Culture Club is brought to you by Tropical Ice.
Hi, my name is Hannah Tyquiengco and my company is Freehand by Hannah. So I've kind of been drawing ever since I was younger, but it really started when I had 2 art classes in school. The painting really started for me, I think my sophomore or junior year for my art class, and I ended up painting this tree, and it was very colorful and everything, and I don't know, it just kind of like spoke to me, and it kind of made my love for art grow. And then a couple years ago, maybe 2019, I ended up getting jury duty, and so there's a lot of downtime there, so I started to like sketch and just doodle and stuff. And a couple of the people that I had jury duty with, they like really liked what I was doing. So then I decided to make it into a coloring book. And then after that, I went to Moses's anniversary, I think still 2019, and I did a big piece, a mandala, and it was just supposed to be me and my cousin that painted it, but it ended up being too big, and we started running out of time, and so we ended up bringing a lot of people into it, and it became like a real big party painting thing. And so that's kind of where my painting started to grow, and that's why I do a lot of my painting now. So while I was doing it, the mandalas I started with, but they were kind of like not really boring, but more basic for me, and I wanted to try and like incorporate more tribal, because that's what I started doing. I gave my parents a fish and a turtle, and that was when I was still using Sharpies, and then I kind of got better at it and I wanted to improve, so I started doing more and more. And one person in my jury duty, he asked for a tattoo sketch kind of thing of like a hook. And so that's kind of where I started to do even more. Like I did hooks, I did turtles, I did fishes, I did a mahi-mahi. I did the laddie stone. I even did an octopus. What else have I done? I did the sailboat. And I did like a few Guam seal shapes and stuff. And then I started to do it also on my canvas, and I'm still working on the canvas ones. I'm working on one right now, a laddie stone. If anyone has any requests, I can do those. But yeah, it's just what comes and what goes. A lot of people are liking the laddie stones that I do, so I'm gonna keep doing those. I've done a few Guam seals that have been doing okay, but I just want to start getting bigger and doing the pieces on bigger canvas. I like when people are able to put their own spin on the pieces that I make for them, because it really gets them in touch with their artistic side as well as just, you know, getting in touch with the culture. So I want to do another coloring book, but I want to do it more local based. So I want to have a little bit more story behind the things that I'm putting in them. So I put a lot of leaves, or I put a lot of like ocean, like waves. I like to use all those because that's what's around the island and everything. I like to use hook, or like arrow kind of shapes, and just pretty much everything that I've heard and stuff I've seen around the island, like weaving. You kind of get to see a little bit of that in my pieces. You can find me on Instagram at freehand_by_Hannah. And then I'll also be starting in around May, mid-May, at Chamorro Village. I'll be at Pavilion number 10. I'm Hannah Tyquiengco, and I'm proud to be a part of KUAM's Culture Club.
Culture Club is brought to you by Tropical Ice.